When you've got a rumbling in your belly and you're shopping in the grocery store, everything that looks good, you will definitely pick up and put in your cart. I am a witness. Today's video, I'm going to be sharing 6 ways to manage your money well. Create a budget schedule. Choose a time of day to review your expenses, review and track your spending, and also review your account balances. This will help you to avoid fees from the bank, avoid overdrafts, and avoid overspending. Separate your checking account where you mainly pay bills from the checking account where you do your giving. And the specific reason for that is if you're giving a specific amount every month, if you're tithing to your local church, if you're giving to a charity or even a family member, you want to be sure that you avoid any overdrafts or any fees specifically, because there have been times I've been there. I don't know if you've been there too. If you have, let me know down in the comments so we can continue the conversation. But there have been times where I sent a tithe check to the church, and this is pre-corona season. I would write my check out, we send it, and then oops, I forgot, I wasn't tracking our spending, and my husband or myself might have swiped our card somewhere and didn't realize, and the check bounced. It's happened to me twice. So make sure you have separate accounts or spending accounts for your tithes and your main bills or your general spending. The third way to manage your money well is save all bank statements from at least the previous quarter. So have 3 months. So save all of your bank statements from the previous quarter. And that's every bank that you have an account with. If you have multiple accounts with different banks, take all of them. This is so you can know how to budget for your spending, how much you can be saving. It'll help you figure out that debt snowball payment if you're following that method. Now, the reason why it's important to do that is because you'll when you review all of your statements, you will begin to see a trend. You'll see a trend in how you spend, where you mostly spend your money, where you give your money, and that will help you create a more functional budget for you, so that you lessen the chance of going over budget or being under budget. Being under budget is a good thing, but if you're trying to attack debt, or if you're saving for your emergency fund or a specific sinking fund like going on vacation next year, then checking all of your statements will give you an idea of how much you can actually put aside, and then you can get the average of income that you expect to receive. Some of us are salary and also commission. Pre-corona time, I received commissions, so my commissions would fluctuate. So once I took a look at what I received in 3 months, then I could give myself an average. Okay, I may expect to receive $500 a month for commissions. That way I can know how much I'm putting towards my sinking funds, how much I can put towards my emergency fund, or how much I can spend on planner accessories, which is my newfound weakness. Okay, getting back into the video. The fourth way you can manage your money well is to create an annual budget. That's the entire year. Seeing the year at a glance and looking at your entire year's budget will help you know where you can make cuts or scale back on certain things. Most importantly, spending. If you find that you're spending unnecessarily or you're spending more at a certain time of year, like I love chocolate. That is a weakness of mine, and I would spend more money on chocolate closer to the weekend, and also, around major holidays like Valentine's Day and Christmas, of course, and my birthday. So I started to realize I needed to have a little more money in my spending budget, so that I could buy those things and not end up going into the food money or into cutting into bill money, or having less money to give because I spent a lot on chocolate. So that's just an example of something I've gone through. So maybe you could use that when you create an annual budget. Annual budget is something that we do. We started doing last year, so it was very successful. And I learned about the annual budget from One Big Happy Life. So when I started budgeting, One Big Happy Life was a big influencer for me.
Mommy.
Yes, Joey.
Chocolate milk.
Okay, I'll get you some milk. Okay. Okay. The fifth way to manage your money well is to budget credit card payments. Yes, because if you have a budget for your cell phone and your food or your household supplies, toilet paper, toothpaste, that sort of thing, then you can budget those payments on your credit card. That way you avoid unnecessary fees, you can avoid interest bearing on your credit cards, and you can gain cash rewards. So if you don't yet have a cash rewards credit card, check out some of the links in the description. I've listed a few there for you that you might be interested in. And if you know you are able to use credit responsibly and pay off your balance before the first of the next month, then go ahead. If you know yourself and you know that you're not going to be able to manage having a credit card for regular expenses, then please don't use it. This tip is for those people who can use it responsibly, and I hope that you can. So this is how I do it. For example, we purchase our household supplies using our cash rewards credit card, which is a Capital One Quicksilver card. Now, I recently got put onto this because I realized that there are cash rewards, and I can help my credit score and keep a healthy credit score by using it for things I've already placed in my budget. So I know if I know my household expenses, not my household expenses, but my household supplies will cost me about $50 per month, and that's in my budget, then I'm basically going to use the credit card for that $50 and place the $50 within my budget to pay off the credit card before the end of the month. Many times I do it as soon as the payment on the card posts. That way I don't pay any interest and I gain cash rewards. It's a win-win. Now, the sixth and final thing you can do to manage your money well is to do not shop or meal plan when you're hungry. When you've got a rumbling in your belly and you're shopping in the grocery store, everything that looks good, you will definitely pick up and put in your cart. I am a witness. I confess. Okay, so don't shop or meal plan when you're hungry. That is a simple way to help you manage your money well and not overspend. So if you like this video, if the tips that I shared today are encouraging to you, or if any of them resonated with you, please give me a thumbs up. Definitely comment down below other ways that will help you manage your money and how do you do it, because we are building a community of people who support one another. I am so grateful for this debt-free community, and I'm grateful for the financial independence community, because that's where we're going and that's the goal of this channel. So again, as always, remember to mind your money, manage it well, and live your life to the fullest. To mind your money, manage it well, and live life to the fullest. Bye, guys. Now, I have my notes in The Future is Female book, so I'm going to be using this and glancing from time to time so that I don't miss any key points, okay?